So Case Western just cracked the top tier of global universities for real-world impact.
And when you explore some of the reasons why, the rankings make total sense.
So let's dive in.
Let's do it.
So in Time Magazine's list of the world's top universities, Case Western landed at number 27 globally and number 17 here in the U.S., which puts them right up there with some of the most prestigious institutions in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, but what really caught my attention is how they're actually putting that academic excellence to work solving real problems.
Yeah, and what I find interesting about these Time rankings is that they've completely changed how they measure university success.
Right.
Instead of just looking at admission rates like they have in the past, this time around they focus on actual impact. So to see Case Western land where it did, I mean, it really means something.
Exactly right. I mean, they're measuring things like innovation, leadership roles, and how graduates are actually changing the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of innovation, let's talk about this incredible startup, Cleaner, that emerged from the Sears ThinkBox there at Case Western.
Yeah. Tell us more about that. It's a pretty interesting concept.
Yeah, it's super cool. 3 Case Western students looked at this massive problem of microplastics pollution and develops an ingeniously simple solution. Right? They created a filter using something called Vortex technology, which captures over 90% of microplastics before they can escape into our water supply.
The sheer scale of this problem is staggering, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's something most people haven't heard of. I mean, Lake Erie alone contains, what, 4 billion pieces of plastic?
Yeah, and that's just one lake. And these microplastics have been found everywhere, from Mount Everest to the bottom of the ocean, and probably most disturbingly, in our own bodies. But what's exciting about Cleaner's solution is one filter can stop over 400 million microplastics from entering the environment in just a year.
Yeah.
One filter in one person's house.
And the timing of this innovation seems particularly significant, especially with Case celebrating its 200th anniversary and receiving this huge global recognition.
You're absolutely right. And what's really impressive to me, I think, is how quickly they're scaling up.
Absolutely.
They're already implementing these filters across multiple university campuses, and they're in talks with major washing machine manufacturers worldwide.
So what kind of support are they getting on the legislative side?
Yeah, that's where things really get interesting, I guess, as they often do. But several states, including California, New York, Illinois, are looking at requiring these types of filters in all new washing machines by 2030. So it's a perfect example of how innovation from our universities can really drive meaningful policy change.
So this really does speak to Cleveland's evolution, I guess, as an innovation hub, doesn't it?
Exactly. I mean, it's not just Cleaner. When you look at the other startups out of Case Western that were recognized at the Great Cleveland Partnership's Best of Tech Awards last year, companies like AppsiClear, Roadprint, Sorcier, Asclepi. I mean, you see this whole ecosystem of innovation developing right here.
The support from the Cleveland community really seems to have been crucial to their success, as we see in a lot of these stories.
That's what I think makes this story so powerful. You know, it's not just about individual brilliance. It's about how Cleveland's collaborative spirit is fostering innovation. You know, from Case's resources to organizations like the Cleveland Water Alliance.
Yeah.
There's this whole network supporting new ideas.
So looking ahead, what do you think this means for Cleveland's future?
I see this as a truly transformative moment. I mean, we're watching Cleveland evolve from its industrial heritage into a hub for sustainable technology and innovation.
Yeah.
Real innovation. I mean, when you have students developing technology that could prevent trillions of microplastics from polluting our environment, you're talking about impact that extends far beyond our city limits.
So it's really about solving global problems with local innovation.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, how could you not be proud and excited?
Precisely. And what's particularly exciting is that this is really just the beginning. With each success story like Cleaner, and with each recognition like Case Western's Time ranking, we're continuing to build momentum. We're preserving our legacy of innovation while also reinventing it for the challenges of tomorrow. I mean, it's really exciting. All across the board. I mean, from these tech startups to the way we approach major manufacturing, we're really adapting for the future in some very cool ways.
And what a great note to end on.
Agreed.
So thank you, everyone. We'll drop some information about the Time rankings and Cleaner in the show notes. And until next time, keep believing in Cleveland.
Take care, everyone.
The Clevelander is an unscripted podcast brought to you by the Greater Cleveland Partnership and created with the help of the latest in AI tools. To learn more, visit greatercle.com.